This video is about defects and how to avoid them. So, what are defects?
Defects are essentially it's eBay's way of sort of monitoring your account and making sure that you're producing a good level of standard for selling. If you like, it's a bit like being sent to the naughty step, and you don't want to be sent to the naughty step too many times because otherwise you're not going to get your pocket money. So it's just a case of keeping on top of them, making sure that you're running your account efficiently and that you're not you're not doing anything wrong, basically. So the way to review your defects and your defect rating is you go onto your seller hub, and down here, wherever it may be, seller level. So I'm just going to go on to seller level as well.
If you can't see seller level, it's just because you haven't clicked the customize button in your top right corner of the seller hub. You just need to click that and then click tick box under seller level. That'll pop up. Click on it like Matt just did then. And then it brings up this screen.
So here's the screen, and now there's two different types of defect. There's a transaction defect and a late delivery defect. There's cases closed without seller resolution as well, but they are the same as a transaction defect. Same sort of tab. But late delivery defect is separate. So as you can see at the moment, I've got 1.3% of late delivery defects and a transaction defect of 0.06, which is 1. So how do we deal with defects if and when we get them? Well, first of all, really, you shouldn't ever actually get them with transaction defect rates, that is, because you should be keeping a tight, running a tight ship, and therefore they shouldn't occur. So if you don't refund a customer after they've sent you a return within the time frame, you're going to get a defect. If you don't respond to an item not received case within a certain amount of time, you're going to get a defect. It's just a case of keeping on top of all these things. Now, in this case, it looks like I haven't, so I'm just going to look into it. First things first, when you click the top bar, when you click the drop down bar, this is quite important. So we've got below standard, above standard, and eBay top rated. At the moment, I'm eBay top rated, but you'll see that I've only got to get a 0.5% to fall out of that category.
Which is not it doesn't take that many to get to 0.5% really.
Not. And then more than 2% to go below standard.
Which is quite a lot.
Yes, but eBay top rated seller, if you fall out of that, I mean, it is a big deal. Don't do it, but it's not the end of the world. No. If you fall below standard,
it happened to me once.
Yes,
it was actually okay, to be honest.
Fine,
I didn't actually notice too much of a dip, but
I think it's a lot more feared about than actual repercussions. However, it's good practice to stay in top rated. If you go into below standard, you are going to see some serious dip in sales.
And the top rated seller says something. You can see that on there. Something that we're going to explain in one of our extra videos on how to be top rated and when it's going to happen. So just don't be don't think too much into that right now.
But so I've got one, as I can see there. I'm going to get the full report. It was case closed without seller resolution.
So that's where it gets escalated to eBay. After Matt was saying about there's a date that we got to respond by. It then gets escalated often by the buyer, and then when eBay review it, at that point, then you get a defect. Doesn't matter what happens after that, unless it's a GSP item, and then eBay can see that their policy covers it. Otherwise, it's a defect on us straight away. So as long as we're responding and giving good information on the cases, either it's tracking details or we are getting the refund out to them, as long as we're working on them, these won't happen. However, they do can slip through, and they can still happen.
So this case has been closed without my resolution. I do actually know from my VA who's contacted me about this that there is a reason behind why. I can't remember exactly why without looking at our messages, but it's going to be a simple case for me to call up eBay, explain my situation, and they will strike it off. So these can occasionally happen where they get put on your account and they're not really warranted. If that is the case, guys, do not worry about it. Just give them a call.
So what Matt's basically saying is that kind of leads on nicely, actually. There's a solution. There's a solution to them. So when they're on the account, you might think, oh no, that's it, the defect's there. If you go onto it and you can see that, there's something's gone wrong, or when we escalate them, sometimes we get a defect. You can see where we've actually resolved it and the defect is not warranted. Call up eBay. They're actually pretty good to speak to, and they will listen to you and they'll make a decision. So it's worth bringing them regardless.
Can always appeal.
Yeah, it's always appeal. Even if you kind of like, well, I suppose the defect might be right. Just ring eBay anyway, because they might be able to tell something you didn't, and they might remove it just out of like courtesy.
Quite often they do remove out of courtesy as well. But we're going to get onto how to build a rapport with an eBay agent in another video. But
yeah.
So to view the case, you're going to go to see details, which I've just done. You've got to click on the yellow dot. It's quite a little small button, and then see details. So let's open up in this tab. Continue to the case. I should really click do not show me that, but anyway. So a reimbursement of £13.12 has been debited from your PayPal account. Now, why is that so?
So you can press show more. This is what's happened.
Hey.